From Metropolitan Stadium in Minnesota, this is Kurt Berglund with Payoff Pitch Dream Season Baseball, where today we are up to Game 10 of our 18-game mini-season, featuring some of my favorite teams from the last 60 years in Dream Season Payoff Pitch Cards and Dice. The opponents today, the 1964 New York Yankees, possessors of a 4-5 record in the Dream Season and needing to get things going. On the outside, as of today, looking in at the American League playoff picture with 8 games to go, actually 9 games coming into today, they will face the 1977 Minnesota Twins, an offensive-heavy ball club with stars like Larry Heisel, Dan Ford, Lyman Bostock, and a .388 hitter, somebody named Carew. Let's give you the lineups for the visiting New York Yankees. It's Tom Tresh leading off in left field. Tony Kubek batting second at shortstop. Roger Maris batting third and right field. Mickey Mantle batting fourth in center field. Johnny Blanchard doing the catching today, batting fifth. Joe Pepitone batting sixth at first base. Hector Lopez batting seventh, and he's the DH. Clete Boyer batting batting eighth at third base. And Bobby Richardson batting ninth at second base. On the mound for the 1964 New York Yankees is left-hander Al Downing. Al, 35 starts, 11 complete games, 244 innings worked in 1964 with a 13-8 record and a .347 earned run average. For the 77 Twins against the left-hander Downing, it'll be Dan Ford leading off in right field, Lyman Bostock batting second in center field, Rod Carew batting third at first base, Larry Heisel batting fourth in left field, Craig Cusick batting fifth, he's the DH, Roy Smalley batting sixth, he's at shortstop, Glenn Borgman doing the catching today, he will bat seventh, Jerry Terrell bats eighth and plays third base. And Bob Randall bats ninth and plays second base for the Twins. On the mound for Minnesota is their ace, right-hander Dave Goltz. 39 games started, 19 complete games, 303 innings pitched, and a 20-11 record with a .336 earned run average. Alrighty, so we are ready to go in Minnesota. The Twins also possessors of a 4-5 record, so something's got to give between these two teams. After this 3-game series, someone's going to be in better shape, and someone might just be out of the picture altogether. So we have an interesting matchup between these two ball clubs today. And I thank you for joining us. Let's get going. Tom Tresh steps in against Dave Goltz. Pitch to Tommy is a line drive left field base hit in front of Heisel, and Tresh will be aboard with a base hit. Now, this is Glenn Borgman's first start of the season. Tresh stole 13 bases and was not caught once. So let's see if they put something on. Kubek in there, the pitch to Tony, and there goes Tresh. The throw down from Borgman to Randall is not in time, and Tresh steals second. The Yankees trying to get something started in the first inning. Kubek down in the count, 0-1. Goltz to the belt, checks Tresh at second. The pitch home to Tony is lifted in the air to center. Bostock coming in. Tresh will hold, and Kubek is retired for out number 1. Maris coming to the plate. Roger, 300 against right-handers for the season. Ground ball short. This is taken by Smalley. He throws to Carew for out number 2. And Mickey Mantle is up. Mickey, 241 against right-handers on the season. And Mickey hits a line drive into left field, goes the other way. It's a base hit. That will bring home Tresh as Heisel's throw goes into second base, and Mickey Mantle provides the Yankees a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Blanchard comes to the plate. Johnny 247 against right-handers. Goltz to the belt. The pitch is grounded to Randall. He's going to go the short way to Smalley, and that will retire the Yankees in the first. But they score 1 run on 2 hits and a stolen base, which kind of led to the whole thing. We go to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Yankees over the Twins, with Ford, Bostock, and Carew coming to the plate for Minnesota. Al Downing, the wind. The pitch to Dan Ford is hit to left, but not deep. Tom Tresh is going to take it for out number 1. Bostock, 324 against left-handers on the season. And he hits this one over Mantle's head. It's going to get to the wall, and Bostock is going to make second base with a double. Twins have a threat of their own in the bottom of the first. Carew at the plate. Rodney, 371 against left-handers. Downing to the belt, checks Bostock. The pitch. Hey, strikes out Rodney, and that's 2 gone. And now Heisel. 305 against lefties. Cusick on deck. They're going to pitch to Larry. The pitch home. He walked him. Maybe an intentional walk. Brings up Cusick. Right-handed batting DH. 285 for Craig on the season. Downing to the belt in a full-blown jam with Bostock at second and Heisel at first. There are 2 outs. The pitch home. Hit to left. It's high but not deep. Tom Tresh will be there, and when it comes down, the Twins are out in the first. We go to the second. It's 1-0 New York Yankees, and to face Goltz in the second inning, it's Pepitone, Lopez, and Boyer coming up for the Yanks. Goltz the wind, the pitch. Hit to center. Bostock in his tracks. 1 down. Hector Lopez, 247 against right-handers. Pitch home. Hey, strikes out Lopez, 2 gone. And now Boyer. 2 outs, nobody aboard for Cleat. It's a hanger and a base hit to left for Boyer. He jerks it into left field, and with 2 outs, Bobby Richardson comes to the plate with Boyer at first. Bobby, 279 against righties on the season. Goltz to the belt, the pitch. Grounded to third, gloved by Terrell. He's going to throw to Carew, and that will retire the Yankees in the second. So Goltz rights the ship in inning number 2. Downing comes out for the Yankees to face Smalley, Borgman, and then Terrell. Roy, 234 against lefties on the season. Ground ball, second base, Richardson. Flips to Pepitone, and there's 1 man out in the second inning. Glenn Borgman, first start of the mini season, 280 against lefties for him. And Glenn bloops one to right. Maris on the run. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So the Twins have a man aboard with 1 out for Terrell, who's only at 206, but was the right-handed batting member of the third base platoon in 77 for them. It's a comebacker to Downing. And Al boots it. It's off the heel of his glove and rolls away. Borgman's going to lumber down to second base, and Terrell will be safe at first. The Twins have 2 aboard with 1 out in the second. Bobby Randall comes to the plate. 248 for him against left-handers. He can also handle the bat, so they've got some options. Downing to the belt, checks Borgman at second. The pitch home. He hit him. He hit Randall. So a single, an error, and a hit by pitch, and the bases are dripping with Twins with 1 out in the second for Dan Ford. 329 against lefties, 379 on base, and a 553 slugging mark. So Ford is dangerous, and Bostock is on deck. There's 1 man out. The Yankee infield is at double play depth. Downing to the belt. The pitch is a line drive to left field. Base hit, falls in front of Tresh. Borgman lumbers home from third base. Terrell stops at third, and they're loaded for Bostock. 1 out. Terrell at third, Randall at second, Ford at first. Bostock 1 for 1 with a double. See what they want to do here. Downing to the belt, the pitch to Lyman. Line shot at Kubek, who makes the catch for 2 outs. And now it's Carew. Bases still loaded. Rodney struck out in the first. Downing with a chance to get off the hook. Terrell at third, Randall at second, Ford at first, Carew at the plate. Downing to the belt, the pitch. He pops it up. Clete Boyer on the infield, and the Yankees are going to get off the hook after being in all kinds of trouble. We're going to the third, and the Twins get 1 on 2 hits and leave 3. It's a 1-1 ball game going to the third inning against the 64 Yankees. Top of the Yankee order in the third, it's Tresh, Kubek, and Maris coming up. Goltz the wind, the pitch. Line shot, Randall's got it. 1 down in the third. Kubek is 0 for 1. Goltz the wind, the pitch. Ground ball short. Glove by Smalley. Kubek is limping. The throw to Carew, he got him. Now we got to check Tony for an injury. Is he hurt? Yes, he is. Tony is limping badly, and he is going to be out. So we'll get an injury check on him. But the backup shortstop for New York is Phil Linz. So I'm sure he's going to get called on here, and there's no sign of his harmonica, which is good news for him and for Ralph Houck. So Dave Goltz will face Maris with 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch to Roger. Hey, struck him out, and that's out number 3. A 1-2-3 third for Goltz. Dave's second strikeout of the day. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 1-1 in Minneapolis. Downing back out. He'll face Heisel, Cusick, and Smalley, and it is Phil Linz at shortstop, taking Kubek's place. Heisel walked in the first, his only at bat today. And he just walked again to lead off the third. Cusick coming to the plate. An excellent double play target if they can get him to hit it on the ground. Downing to the belt. The pitch to Craig is hit to right. Maris back a few steps. Heisel goes halfway. Maris makes the catch, and Heisel retreats to first base. One gone in the third. Smalley strikes out on some gas from Downing. That's Al's second strikeout of the game, and there's two gone with Heisel still at first base and Borgman up, who singled and scored the Twins' run in the second. Downing to the belt. The pitch is strike three called. Glenn takes it, and we go to the fourth, and we're still knotted at one at the Met. Goltz back out. Mantle, Blanchard, and Pepitone to represent the Bronx Bombers. Dave is retired 4 in a row now. Goltz the wind, the pitch. Hit to left, not deep. This is Heisel who makes the catch for out number 1. Blanchard is 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch to John. To center, not deep. Bostock. And this will be 6 in a row for Goltz. With Pepitone, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Joe, the pitch. It's a liner to left that's going to drop in front of Heisel for a base hit. Breaks Goltz's string of 6 in a row, and Pepitone's aboard at first base with 2 men out for Hector Lopez. Hector struck out back in the second inning. Goltz to the belt. Hey, strikes out Hector again, and that is 3 strikeouts on the day for Goltz. We go to the bottom of the fourth. We've decided nothing. It's 1-1. In a series, both teams want badly. Downing will face Terrell, Randall, and Ford in the Twins' fourth. Pitch from Al. He walks Terrell. And there's nobody out with Jerry at first. Randall coming up. Could do a lot of things here. Downing to the belt. The pitch. Randall is bunting. And Randall gets it down. It's gloved by Boyer, who's going to go to Richardson for the out. And that will advance Terrell to second base. He is the lead run in this game. Ford is up. Bostock is on deck. Terrell is on second base with pretty nice speed. Downing to the belt. He's in trouble again. His control has not been good. 3 walks in 4 innings. Downing to the belt. The pitch home. It's a base hit into right field. It lands in front of Maris. Terrell off with the crack of the bat. He will score without a throw as Maris's throw comes into second base. Dan Ford has driven in both Minnesota runs. It's 2-1 Twins. Ford is now on first base. Bostock 1 for 2 with a double on his ledger for the day. And Carew on deck. So with 1 out, Ford is at first base working on his lead. Downing to the belt. The pitch is down the line into right field corner. It's past Pepitone. It's all the way into the corner, rattling around for Maris. Look at Ford fly around third. He will score as the throw from Richardson comes back into Linz at second base, and that will keep Bostock at second with a double, but it's 3-1 Twins, and Carew is coming to the plate. Now the Yankees have to think about their bullpen, and Yogi is on the phone. It's going to be Stottlemyre warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. Carew is 0 for 2. He's at the plate now with 1 man out and Bostock at second base. Downing to the belt, the pitch to Rodney is hit to left. That's Tresh on the run. Tom Tresh makes the catch. Bostock will return to second base, and Heisel will come to the plate with first base open, Bostock on second, and 2 men out. Cusick on deck. They're going to walk Larry and go after Cusick. Heisel's third walk, his first intentional of the day. Cusick is 0 for 2. Smalley is on deck. The Yankees trail 3-1. There's 2 men on and 2 men out. Downing to the belt. The pitch home. Hey, strikes out Cusick, and the strategy works, but the Twins plate 2 in the 4th. On a pair of hits, they leave 2. Yankees not helping themselves. We go to the 5th. It's 3-1 Twins in Minnesota. Boyer, Richardson, and Tresh due for the Bronx Bombers in the 5th. Boyer is 1 for 1 on the day. And he stands in against Goltz. Dave Goltz winds the pitch to center. Bostock in his tracks. 1 down, played perfectly. Bobby Richardson is 0 for 1. The pitch from Goltz. Hit to right. Not too deep for Ford. He's got it. There's 2 gone. And now Tresh, who's 1 for 2. He has scored the Yankees' only run. Comebacker to Goltz. He gloves it. Flips to Carew. Side retired in the 5th. We're halfway done. 3-1 Minnesota. Downing back out. He'll get Smalley, Borgman, and Terrell in the Twins' 5th. Al, the wind, the pitch. He walked Smalley. And Borgman will come up. Gene Mauch loves the bunt. Will he put the play on for Borgman? Downing to the belt. The pitch to Borgman. Ground ball second. This is Richardson to Linz for 1. That's all they're going to get, as somehow Borgman beats the rap at first base. Smalley broke up the double play. Terrell 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Borgman now at first, clogging the bases. Downing to the belt. The pitch. It's another blooper into right field. Terrell's on with a base hit. Borgman lumbers to second base. It's 2 on with 1 out for Randall. Hit by a pitch and bunted in the game so far. There's 1 out in this inning. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The Twins lead 3-1. Downing in trouble again. Al to the belt. The pitch home. He walked him. He walked Randall. They're full. Stottlemyre still throwing in the bullpen. And here comes Yogi. He wants Mel. He wants Mel Stottlemyre, and he's going to get him. So the numbers on Downing for the day: 4 1/3 innings pitched. He allowed 6 hits. He walked 4 unintentionally. He walked 5 unintentionally, 1 more intentionally. 4 strikeouts, 3 runs. They're all earned so far, but the bases are dripping with Twins right now, and Stottlemyre is on to face Ford, who's 2 for 3 with a pair of ribbies and a run scored. It's a Class A jam. And it's the kind of thing that ruins a team's season when you're at 4-5 with 9 to play. Ford at the plate. A hit here could bust this thing open. Stottlemyre to the belt. Checks all the base runners. The pitch home. It's an opposite field base hit in front of Maris. Roger charges and gets the throw in. It's going to bring home Borgman with another run and keep the bases loaded. Terrell stops at third. Randall stops at second. Ford is on first base, and it's Bostock at the plate. Yogi on the phone again. Didn't like something, and it's going to be... Boy, oh boy. Pedro Ramos warming up in the Yankee pen. Bostock is 2 for 3 with an RBI double. Stottlemyre to the belt. The pitch to Lyman. It's a comebacker. It's a comebacker. Stottlemyre's going to go home for 1. Blanchard goes to Pepitone for 2, and they get out of the jam. Holy mackerel. The Twins score only 1 after putting the bases loaded with 1 man out. They score 1 on 2 hits, leave 2, and after 5 complete, it's Minnesota 4, the Yankees 1. Goltz will face Linz, Maris, and Mantle in the Yankee 6th. The wind from Dave. It's a hanger. And Linz drills this one to right field down the line past Carew. It's going to rattle around in the corner, and he has himself a double. He had 21 of them on the season. Maris coming to the plate. The Yankees have something going. Roger is 0 for 2. Goltz to the belt. The pitch. Ground ball short. That's Smalley. He's going to throw to Carew and hold the runner. That'll be 1 out. Mickey Mantle 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Goltz, the pitch home. Walked him. 2 on now. 1 man out for Johnny Blanchard, who's 0 for 2. Twins infield, double play depth. Good double play target. If he hits it on the ground, he strikes out. That will be number 4 for Goltz. And with 2 outs, it's Pepitone. Joe is 1 for 2. Yankees need a clutch hit. Goltz to the belt. The pitch to center. Bostock back, but it's playable, and he puts it away for out number 3. Yankees threaten but do not score. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 4-1 Twins, and Stottlemyre coming back out to face Carew, Heisel, and Cusick. Rodney's 0 for 3. Ground ball short. Linz throws to Pepitone, and there's 1 down. Heisel has not batted officially yet. 2 unintentional walks, 1 intentional walk. The pitch from Stottlemyre. It's a base hit up the middle. Larry's aboard with his first hit of the day. Cusick coming up. Only 173 against... Only 173 against righties, but Steve Hamilton is in the Yankee pen. So they're going to let Cusick bat. Stottlemyre to the belt. The pitch. It's a base hit. It's a base hit to center for Cusick against all odds. Heisel stops at second. Smalley coming up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a whiff. Ramos throwing in the Yankee bullpen. Yogi vaping in the Yankee dugout. Smalley at the plate. The pitch from Stottlemyre. Line shot at Richardson, 2 down. And now Borgman, 1 for 3 with a pair of runs scored and a strikeout. Stottlemyre to the belt, checks Heisel at second, checks Cusick at first. The pitch home to Borgman is grounded to short. Lynn's going to go the short way to Bobby Richardson, and that'll retire the Twins in the 6th, but they threaten again and leave men all over the bases. 11 left on in 6 innings of play by Minnesota. If they don't win this game, that's going to be why. Gold's coming back out to face Lopez, Boyer, and Richardson, the bottom third of the Yankee order in the top of the 7th. Hector is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. Popped him up. Jerry Terrell in fair territory will take it for out number 1. Clete Boyer is 1 for 2. Goltz the wind. The pitch to Boyer. Grounded to short. Smalley is going to throw to Carew. That's 2 gone. And now Richardson with nobody aboard. Bobby, the pitch from Goltz. Ground ball short. That's Smalley. Throw to Carew. And the side is retired. It's time to stretch them out in Twins country. At going to the bottom of the 7th, it's 4-1 Minnesota, and we have a new pitcher. It's going to be Pedro Ramos for the Yankees to face Terrell, Randall, and the top of the order, Ford. Ramos the wind. The pitch to Terrell is strike 3 called, 1 gone. Bobby Randall. Bobby is a hit by pitch, a walk, and a bunt on his day. No official trips. The pitch from Pedro Ramos. He strikes him out, 2 gone, and now Dan Ford. Dan Ford, 3 for 4, 3 ribbies, a run scored. Later on, he's going to drive everybody home. The pitch to Ford is grounded to first. Pepitone weighs off Ramos and takes it himself. We have played 7 complete. It's the Twins 4, the Yankees 1. Goltz coming back out, doing what Goltz does. Tresh, Linz, and Maris coming up for the Yankees in the top of the 8th. Goltz has scattered 5 hits, allowed 1 run, and that's it. He's walked 1, and he has struck out 4. He has done the job against a very tough Yankee lineup. And Tresh strikes out. 1 gone in the 8th. Linz is 1 for 1. A double since coming on for the injured Tony Kubek. He strikes out, 2 gone. Now Goltz has 6 Ks on the day. And you can see he's airing it out as he can smell the victory. Maris coming to the plate, 0 for 3 with a K on his day. Roger hits one in the air to center. It's going to drive Bostock back to the track, and he's got it for the 3rd out in the 8th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. Goltz has retired 8 Yankees in a row. It is now Minnesota 4, New York 1, and it's Bostock, Carew, and Heisel as the Twins would love to add an insurance run. Lyman is 2 for 4 with a double and a ribby. He strikes out Bostock. Inning and a 3rd and 3 strikeouts for Ramos. Carew is up. He's 0 for 4. How many of those did he take in 1977? And he doesn't take one now. This one is deep. Left field. Off the wall by Tresh. And it's going to be a double for Carew. Rodney's in scoring position for Heisel with Cusick on deck. Yankees got to hold them where they're at, so it's going to be Reniff and Hamilton throwing quickly in that Yankee bullpen. Ramos in a jam. Heisel at the plate, 1-for-1 with a pair of walks and an intentional walk for Larry today. Ramos to the belt. The pitch is hit to left and deep. This is over Tresh's head. It's going to bang off the wall. Carew scores. Heisel into second. It's 5-1 Twins. They're putting it to the Bronx Bombers, the American League champs from 1964. This Twins team can mash, mash, mash. Cusick is 1-for-4 with a strikeout. Hamilton and Reniff. And here comes Yogi making a slow walk to the mound. He wants Reniff, and that's going to bring Cusick back to the Twins dugout as Mock almost tackled him on his way to home plate. Glenn Adams, who hit .345 against righties, is coming to the plate. First base is open. Reniff is on the mound. And Hal is going to intentionally walk Glenn Adams to put him on first base for Smalley. And Roy is 0-for-3 with a walk and a whiff on the day. So Heisel's at second, Adams is at first, and Smalley is at the plate with one man out. Reniff to the belt. The pitch hit to Pepitone. And Joe, it clangs off Joe's glove and rolls toward Richardson. Heisel will stop at third. Adams moves up to second. Smalley is safe at first. The bases are dripping with Twins again, and Glenn Borgman is at the plate. It's 5-1 Twins, and they might blow it open. There's one man out. The Yankee infield is in. Borgman at the plate. Reniff to the belt. The pitch home. Hey, strikes out Borgman. There's two down now, but Terrell is due. Hamilton's still throwing in the Yankee bullpen. If they go to a left-handed pitcher, they'll doubtless get Hamilton. So they're going to go to Butch Weiniger to pinch hit and put the burden back on Yogi to make a choice here. Weiniger will pinch hit for Terrell. The Twins starting catcher who's getting the day off, so they're going to leave Reniff in there. Weiniger, a switch hitter, 261 against righties, 261 against lefties. Yeah, they're going to leave him in there. So Reniff to the belt. Let's set the bases for you. There's two men out. Heisel at third, Glenn Adams at second, and Roy Smalley at first base. Weiniger at the plate. It's 5-1 Twins. The pitch from Reniff to Weiniger is grounded to second. Richardson with a diving stop. Flips to Linz, and that will retire the Twins in the eighth. So we're going to have a couple of changes here. Weiniger will not stay in the game. It's going to be, the new third baseman will be Mike Cubbage. And we're going to go to the ninth. And Goltz is coming back out, but Tom Johnson is throwing in the Twins bullpen. So is Tom Bergmeyer for double-barreled action. But the Twins bullpen has been heavily used, and they would love Goltz to finish this one. The Twins lead 5-1. It's Mantle, Blanchard, and Pepitone for the Yankees in the ninth. Mickey is 1 for 2 with a walk. He has also driven in the only Yankee run on the day. So we'll see how Goltz does against him. As Mickey is in there right now. The pitch to him. The Goltz winds the pitch home. He walked him. Second time Mickey's walked. That's not how Gene Mauch wants to start. So Gene's looking through his materials for something a little bit stronger than vape. Blanchard is 0 for 3, and he's in there now. A strikeout on the day. Mickey's at first base, but he's not going to run with a 4-run deficit and a pair of bad knees. The pitch. He walked Blanchard. There's 2 on and nobody out for New York as Pepitone comes to the plate. Could be Goltz's tiring. Joe is 1 for 3 on the day with Hector Lopez on deck. Pitch from Goltz to Pepitone. He strikes him out. 8 strikeouts on the day for Pepitone, and Hector's in there. 0 for 3 for Hector, a pair of strikeouts. Goltz to the belt. The pitch. Hit toward Randall. Hit toward Randall, and it's gonna get through. Mantle, not being too adventurous, stops at third. Blanchard stops at second, and Lopez is now at first with Clete Boyer coming to the plate. Clete is the tying run in this ball game. There's 1 man out. He is a double play target if he hits it on the ground. Yogi looking at his lineup card. And we're going to get a pinch hitter for Boyer. As the Yankees are fighting for their lives, it's going to be Elston Howard to pinch hit for Clete Boyer with the bases dripping with Yankees here in the 9th inning. Elston Howard hit .298 with a .337 on-base average against right-handers in '64. Mauch on the top step of the dugout, but has not motioned for Goltz to come out of this game, has not motioned for the bullpen, so it's going to be Goltz to face Howard. He's the tying run. There's 1 man out. Goltz to the belt. The pitch to Elston Howard is hit to right, toward the line. Ford on the run. He makes the catch. It's not deep enough for Mantle to try and score, and so there's 2 men out. And now Richardson is due. Oh, man. They got nothing. They got nothing left. Bobby Richardson's going to bat. Bobby is 0 for 3. There's 2 outs. The Yankees are dripping on the bases. He's the tying run. Goltz to the belt. The pitch home to Bobby. It's a base hit. Bobby Richardson goes to right field. It drops in front of Ford. They're playing station to station, and Blanchard stops at third. Mantle scores. It's 5-2. Tresh is now the lead run. Tom is 1 for 4. He has scored a run. He has stolen a base, and he has struck out against Goltz. Blanchard is at third. Lopez is at second. And Richardson now at first base. Tresh in there. Goltz to the belt. The pitch to Tom Tresh. To right and deep. Holy cow, Ford back to the track, to the wall. He's got it, and the Twins dodge a major bullet Tom Tresh takes Dave Goltz to the wall, but does not produce the granny. The Twins get out of this one with a 5-2 victory over the New Yorkers. Their record is now 5-5, and they are in the thick of the American League playoff race. Let's give you the line scores for the victorious 1977 Minnesota Twins. 5 runs on 10 hits. They committed no errors. And for the vanquished 1964 New York Yankees, 2 runs on 7 hits, and they committed 2 errors. The winning pitcher is Goltz. The losing pitcher, Downing. And Dave Goltz not only won the game, but gave the Twins a much-needed complete game to refresh their bullpen and leave them in good shape for games 2 and 3 of this series. So the Yankees fall to 4-6 and have put themselves in a position where they have must-win games in games 2 and 3 of the series. Exciting stuff. There are 8 games left for these two teams in the Payoff Pitch Dream season. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Kurt Berglund. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great day. Join me again tomorrow for a new game on the set of Game 10s for Payoff Pitch Baseball. So long, everybody.